You and Your Young Child, a program of information and services available for you and your child from prenatal to age 5. You and Your Young Child has been brought to you in part by Minor Family Dentistry and by the Sternberg Museum of Natural History. Minor Family Dentistry would like to bring you the following dental health tip. It's recommended to have a dental checkup no later than your child's first birthday. An adult should brush for a young child and monitor older children's brushing to ensure a good job is done. Flossing should start when teeth are touching. Minor Family Dentistry wishes you good dental health. Families, including children of all ages, are welcome. Minor Family Dentistry, 1010 Downing and Hayes. Find them in the Next Tech directory.
So, you think you have skeletons in your closet? Come to Sternberg Museum, where we let our skeletons out of the closet.
Hello, and welcome to You and Your Young Child, the program devoted to early childhood. My name is Dana Stanton, and I'm the coordinator of the West Central Kansas Smart Start program. And with me today is Brandon Hines with the Hayes Public Library. Welcome, Brandon.
Good morning.
Now, the first thing I want you to tell us is, what do you do at the library?
I'm the Youth Services Librarian, so I'm in charge of all youth services from birth through age 18.
Well, that sounds like that should keep you busy there at the library. And that's perfect for our program because we center on things for young children. Now, the first thing I want to talk to you about is there's a special event coming up at the library. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yes, this is a big year for the library. It's our Centennial. And the whole month of February, we're going to have our Centennial celebration. It's going to kick off on February 4th with a gala, and people can come and get tickets at the library. It's that evening. We're going to have all sorts of festive things going on. You can check the website for that. The Children's Department, or the Youth Services Department, is in charge of one weekend, and that's really what I want to share today. On February, get this date right, 19th, we're going to have a very special birthday party for the library. Actually, Clifford, the big red dog, is going to be celebrating with us, and he's going to throw us a party. Have you ever seen a birthday cake with 100 candles?
No.
I haven't either. I was trying to think if I'd ever been to a 100th birthday party, and I hadn't. So Clifford's going to come celebrate our 100th birthday. Of course, Clifford's attraction enough, but we're going to have games. Clifford's going to be giving away a bunch of his books. We're going to give away a lot of prizes and stories, of course, Clifford's stories. So it's going to be a really cool event. It's going to be the 19th of February at 10 a.m.
Now, how long does it last?
We're going to probably do the festivities about 10:15 just to get things started. We'll have like the crafts and the story time rolling throughout that next 4 hours. So it'll actually be from 10 to 2, but the birthday cake and stuff is going to get broken out about 10 o'clock.
Okay. Now, is this a come and go type of thing where you have to stay for the whole time?
No, you can come at noon if you want to. We expect a lot of people, so the come and go probably work a little bit better. If you want to see the birthday cake come out and see the introducing Clifford and everything, you'd want to be there at 10 o'clock, but there'll be plenty of things to do for the next 4 hours.
Now, my kids will want to know, will Clifford be there the whole time, and will he be signing autographs? Or
Clifford said he will do whatever we ask of him. So he'll be dancing, he'll be reading stories, he'll be signing autographs, he'll be doing a little bit of everything, photos. Come in and bring your cameras. We'll have a camera there also.
Wonderful. And I'm assuming you can check out a Clifford book while you're there.
Yeah, more than just check it out. We're actually going to give you Clifford books. We have Clifford books ready to roll, so Clifford's going to share his books with everybody that day also.
Now, I'm assuming, like all your services at the library, this is a free celebration, no cost to anyone.
Yes, I love that you point that out, because sometimes people forget that the library is free to you. All of our programs are free, our activities are free, and there's no exception with this one.
Now, you mentioned story time. I know that you have set times for story time. Could you tell us a little more about that, just beyond our special event in February?
Yeah, they run January 10th through April 27th, I believe. And we have Miss Dana, who did our story times last semester for the first time. She did a wonderful job. She learned a lot. We also have a couple other storytellers, including myself. We did change a few things this semester, so if you're banking on last semester's times, you might be a little disappointed. We opened them up for ages 2 to 5. We're also going to have some baby story times later on in the semester, but those aren't scheduled yet. They do start January 10th. Monday through Thursday at 10 o'clock. We have a story time, so you can come any day, Monday through Thursday at 10 o'clock, Tuesday and Wednesday at 10:45, and then also we have 2 evening sessions on Monday and Thursday evenings at 6:30.
Okay. Now, what are the age groups for those children? You mentioned babies, but, is this appropriate for a 10-year-old or a 3-year-old? How does that work?
We focus on early literacy, which is before children actually read. So our age group is pretty much 2 to 5 or 2 years old to whenever a student will go into kindergarten.
Now, once again, these are free services.
They are. We are doing something a little different. We're doing a registration recommended. If you come in that day and you haven't signed up, no sweat. This just helps us with getting supplies ready and things like that. We usually get people coming consistently, so we know when to expect. Last year, we actually had a story time with 25 kids one time, which was way too much. It's hard for our storytellers to work with 25 kids at one time, so we're trying to knock that down a little bit, about cut that in half, just so we can give a little bit more substance, a little better quality story times.
Now, you mentioned, of course, you need to reserve. It's easier when someone reserves time to help you plan. What happens during a story time? Is it just someone reads a story, or are there activities or things like that?
We try and vary it. We try to do songs, we do nursery rhymes, we do poems, we even play just different games like shape games. Songs are a big part of it, and of course we do have stories, and we change our stories up. We have board books where every kid gets their own board book in some stories. Sometimes we have those huge books where everybody gets to gather around and read those books. So we try and change it up so it doesn't feel like the same thing over and over again.
Now, you said it starts usually at 10, and there's different times. How long does it last?
We try and keep them to about 25 minutes with 2 to 3, 4-year-olds. we don't want to run too much longer than that. And our storytellers are really doing a good job of kind of feeling out the kids and seeing how well they're responding to it. If all of a sudden you kind of get people wondering, then we cut them short, and we're definitely learning as we go.
And that's probably the best thing to do with little ones. You never know from day to day.
Right.
Yes. Now, once again, tell us the date of their Centennial celebration for the kids with Clifford.
Clifford's going to be here on the 19th of February at 10 o'clock in the morning.
And do you need to call to reserve for that?
No sign up for that. Just show up and have a good time.
Okay. Now, you also mentioned the gala event for the whole library. If someone was interested in the Clifford event or any of the Centennial events, what number should they call for more information?
Call the library at 785-625-5916. We can help you at any desk. They should have information on that. But also check our website. It's www.hayespublib.org.
And we'll put that on the bottom of our screen so everyone can check it out.
I appreciate that.
Thank you, Brandon, for being with us today.
Thank you, Dana.
You've been watching You and Your Young Child, the program devoted to early childhood. Parents, remember, you are your child's first and best teacher. Thank you.
Thanks for watching You and Your Young Child, a program of information and services available for you and your child from prenatal to age 5. You can watch the program weekdays in the noon and 9 o'clock hours. You and Your Young Child has been brought to you in part by Minor Family Dentistry and by the Sternberg Museum of Natural History.